Have you cheated while drunk? For some context, I have been with my significant other for 7 years and had plans to be engaged this fall after graduation. I thought it was a great relationship. No cheating involved, at least that I know of. Long story short, my friend sent me a video of BF all up on this girl outside the club and he ended up leaving with her, but we have life 360 and he was notified that I left work and was pulling up on him, so he got out the car and I find him on the street. I am positive he had every intention of sleeping with her, especially based on the video I received and the fact that he left with her. I guess my question is, have you been in a long-term relationship and cheated while drunk? Even if you are in a great relationship and really value the person you are with? Did you even think about your so at all, or you just didn't care because you thought you'd get away with it? Does drinking really change your mindset that much? What is your mindset when you cheat and drunk? Op. You're only 22. Don't waste your potential on this guy. Most people drink and would never cheat on their partners. Your current BF is not one of those people. Here's the thing. If he was too drunk to know what he was doing, then he wouldn't have recognized you preparing to catch him. He was sober enough to bail on the car ride, and sober enough to know he was cheating. I was married and drunk for a long time, but it never crossed my mind to cheat on my husband. Yell yes. Cheat no. Thank God I got sober. Op. I wasted my 20s with a cheater. You will never get those years back. You deserve so much better than someone who cares so little about you that they would cheat. I know it's hard to end a relationship with someone you love, but sometimes love just isn't enough. A person is responsible for everything they do while drunk. I would deal with drunk cheating the same way as I would deal with sober cheating. Drinking can lower your inhibitions and lead to bad decisions, but I don't believe it makes you do things you would never in a million years do sober. Basically, alcohol may have drawn it out, but it was always in you. Millions of people go out and get drunk every single day without trying to fuck a stranger. If he can't achieve such a low bar, then he's not worth the stress. Don't waste your 20s on a cheater. This kinda behavior only gets worse. I did once. Yeah. Greatest regret of my life. I think about it a lot. I'm no longer dating that person, and while it's been a long time now, I missed her for a good long while. I think if you do it more than once, you've proven to yourself that you are a cheater, though. TBH. It's not worth giving him the chance. Break up. And if he turns himself around, he can do it for someone else, but you have to protect your heart and not waste your time in case he keeps doing it. When I got sober, stopped drinking, I read a lot about alcohol. A myth about alcohol is that it makes you do stupid things or make foolish decisions because you don't realize the risks involved. Alcohol doesn't make you do things you don't want to do or make you not realize the risks involved. It makes you not care about the consequences. No. If you're a dick when you're drunk, you're a dick all the time. Drunk actions or sober thoughts. Former cheater here. You only cheat if fundamentally you are okay with the possibility that your actions will result in the loss of your relationship. Is it fine to kill someone while drunk? I've been drunk to the point where I could barely pick my head up and still had the self-awareness to not even think about cheating. In fact, I would talk about how much I loved my now wife. Being drunk is just a cop-out for cheaters. I met my wife at 21 and I'm 29 now with a 1-year-old. Dump this guy, you have plenty of time to find someone new. My ex and I cheated on each other on the same night after 5 years together. We tried to make it an open relationship after that, but the whole thing quickly crashed and burned. Also, you're asking all these questions, but it truly is as simple as I am drunk and horny. Okay, so first of all, 22 and you've been together for 7 years? Please, for the love of popcorn, please don't get engaged married this young. Go see the world. Experience a bit of life first. Sheesh Louise. You are both 22 and have been together since you were 15. No offense, but engagement shouldn't even be a consideration. You have so much life ahead of you, and this boy, yes, he's a boy, obviously realizes this. The sooner the break the better. It'll suck so much, but I'm guessing you'll come out on top eventually. Of course not. Cheating is for losers. I don't think we do things while drunk that we wouldn't do while sober. We just don't have the inhibitions to stop ourselves like we normally would. Been married for 35 years. My wife has to inform me when ladies are flirting with me. If he's into you, he won't see another woman as a sexual partner, or anything other than just a friend. He did not just cheat on you that night. He did it with his name long before that girl came into his life. Cheating is never a mistake. Ever. Doesn't matter how drunk you are. 20 of all people. Men and women cheat. If you don't accept being cheated, best stick to that 80. Never. To me, cheating is one of the worst things that you can do to someone that loves and trusts you. I have never cheated, and I never will, no matter my sobriety. Neither with my body, mind, or heart. This is really about the psychology behind being drunk. Not gonna go super in depth. And this is a high school level look at it. But of the 3 levels of the human psyche, being drunk, or under the influence at all, turns off the superego. That means that the choices you make while under the influence are without the self-critical facet of yourself. Meaning you do and say the things you want to do and say. Him cheating while drunk is no different than him cheating while sober. I want to be an evil piece of shit when I'm drinking. And usually I am. That's how I learned I have an issue with it and knew I would have to stop. I can be on the verge of blacking out and I still don't initiate nor reciprocate sexual advances from anyone. Op-ax if anyone cheated while they were drunk, not for advice. I'm a dude who's also been with the same girl for 7 years. I also party hard. Often without my girlfriend there's trust. I would never and have never done anything like what your BF is doing. Nowhere near it. The worst it gets is sometimes I have to put up with some flirty banter with some women. The opportunity to do what he does is prevalent but requires pursuit. Dishonesty, disloyalty, and a lack of morals and respect for you on his part, whether he realizes it or not. No, I haven't. I have cheated in the past when I was much younger. I learned my lesson. I've not cheated since. Not even when I've been drunk. I think people blame alcohol for poor choices. But the thing is, that is still a choice they have made. My ex did. He said he was sorry and gave him second chance, which is a mistake. He continuously engaged with the girl and cheated on me for X. Don't waste your idealistic potential of him. It is not worth it. Drunk or not. If a person is clear with his/her intention, he will never cheat on you. Nope. I haven't cheated on anyone while taking much stronger drugs as well. Such as LSD, MDMA, cocaine. Most of the time, when I'm fucked up, I'll go on rants about how much I love my fiancé. Like a little kid with a crush. I love her so freaking much. X. Drugs don't make you cheat. Emo. They have a way of revealing who you truly are. I love my GF so much and would never cheat on her. The thought of other girls is actually kinda gross to me. But I do worry that she doesn't feel the same way sometimes. The point is, if he really cares he would not cheat. I've been in the same position. My partner blames it on the intoxication, but I believe it would have been the same regardless, as it brings out sober thoughts.